do, like, just base survival. The zombies are, like, 5% of the problem. Genuinely. Yes, in The Walking Dead, everyone's infected. When they die, they turn. Anytime somebody dies, guess what you do? Stab him in the fucking head. Cut their fucking head off. Cut their fucking head off. How do I get a geek bar? You might have to fucking take a boat all the way to China to their factory that's now abandoned and salvage. You're gonna have to, you know, if you're a big vapor, yeah, you're gonna have a nicotine problem, okay? You're gonna run out of, like, stuff. You might have to start smoking cigarettes and, you know, growing tobacco. You know, that's another problem. And now you have the issue of dying young from cancer more so than when you were vaping prior. There's no internet, so how are you going to play competitive games? Like, these are the issues that are actually going to arise, right? I think the biggest problem is starving to death, dying of diseases, or other problems that would normally be, like, hospital solutions. Or, like, clean water. That's a big thing. It's just like, I'm in the wilderness.
Grab my red-handled machete and start hacking some slow-moving zombies to death.
Like, that's how I think I die.
I'm here to be the bearer of bad news and tell you, you're very wrong. Because when society collapses, there are far deadlier factors at play than merely just avoiding walker bites. So this is why you wouldn't survive The Walking Dead. Okay, I know.
What I don't understand is, okay, have y'all ever seen the movie World War Z? World War Z is a true through and through zombie apocalypse. If you don't know World War Z, it's a movie that's basically The Walking Dead, but they run. Like, full speed. They run, and they're smart. They're a lot smarter than the zombies in Walking Dead. They're still dead, right? It's not like they've just transformed and they're like humans that crave flesh or something. Like, they're dead people, but they can, like, climb walls and, like, kind of swim, and they're much more capable than a Walking Dead zombie is. So that's, like, the primary problems of the zombies. In World War Z, what does he inject himself with? Spoiler alert. This movie's like 15 years old, though, so I don't really care. What does he inject himself with to where they don't eat him? Is it like cancer? No, it's not cancer. It is cancer. Yeah, it's like a disease. He gives himself some sort of disease, and that has a cure in it. It's like no, I don't know if he doesn't just give himself cancer. He gives himself cancer? He injects himself with, it's not AIDS. Was it AIDS? He doesn't give himself AIDS. That's not, what does the guy give? He doesn't give himself AIDS. That's like so much, that's also a problem now. Now you have AIDS. What does the guy give himself in World War Z so the zombies don't eat him? A lethal but curable terminal disease. Zombies in The Walking Dead ignore not in The Walking Dead. Zombies in World War Z ignore terminally ill hosts. My point is, why do The Walking Dead zombies still eat humans if humans also are infected? Like, wouldn't zombies eat other zombies, or are they just noticing that the flesh is I guess, like, new? Alpha Gal, do you think I'd be chilling? Like, do you think a zombie, do you think a zombie maybe in The Walking Dead or World War Z would be like, ooh, this guy got bit by a tick. This is a no-go, right? But that's just what I don't understand. It's like, in The Walking Dead, everyone's infected in the world. So why are the zombies, like, what are the zombies recognizing in Rick in this scene to be like, I might want to eat him? I think it's like rotting flesh. I think, yeah, it's like non-fresh, like rot, they won't eat. Like, if you had like a gangrene foot, they would ignore it.
And just being bitten by a walker, but we must first address the elephant in the room, and that is the flesh-eating reanimated corpses that call this universe home. Now, at first glance, any zombie seen in the series post-season 1, I'll admit, would be fairly easy to deal with in isolation. But not only did the series creator Robert Kirkman confirm that the zombies in this universe outnumber the living roughly 5,000 to 1, but I also see people when tackling this hypothetical.
But I also hate how, like, they survive that long. Like, this is a dead, rotting body I feel like within weeks, maybe a month or 2 months, most of the zombies are now done, like disintegrated, falling apart, nothing, right? Like because the virus is taking over your body, but their body's still rotting. So at what point, in my mind, one frost kills most zombies. They don't have an internal thermal regulation anymore, or do they? Because it's like, if you're living in fucking Maine and the zombie apocalypse breaks out, one winter, all the fucking zombies are frozen to death. They have internal regulation still. But then why are they rotting? That doesn't make any sense. It's a fictitious show. Shut the fuck up. With that one chatter that's either in Twitch or on YouTube right now, this is a fictitious show. We're talking about if this was real life, okay? You jackass. You utter idiot. That's why we're talking about this in a realistic sense, because we're talking about if I was actually in this universe.
Totally dismiss one crucial fact, and that is the concept of zombie media just doesn't exist in the world of The Walking Dead. I mean, think about it. We've all grown up watching Shaun of the Dead, playing Plants vs. Zombies, or binging horror films, and because of this, we are familiar with the fairly universal rules of these undead monsters, i.e. must destroy the brain to kill them, a bite means you're infected, and avoid population-dense areas at all costs. But the people of the Walking Dead universe, with you included if you were dropped into it, would have no idea of these.
I don't care! I don't care! I wouldn't have any knowledge of that if an apocalypse is going on. Okay, you don't know if I get bit, I'm infected, headshot only. Okay, fine. If you are in an apocalyptic scenario, regardless of whether or not you know about zombies, and your brain goes to, let's go to the big city.
Yo, what's good?
Oh my god, the apocalypse is starting. Let's go to the Big Apple. Let's go to Times Square.
What's good, bro?
You deserve to die. You deserve to die in that universe. If your clear strategy is, I'm going to go to the most densely populated area in a fucking apocalypse, get the fuck out. That is the biggest resources. Bro, so you pillage houses or fucking an apartment complex or some shit. What are you getting from a city? And what are you getting from New York City that you couldn't get in some fucking rural-ass town?
Oh, no. What's
would
good?
have
What's good?
no
I love my
idea of
girlfriend.
these aforementioned zombie rules, or even the concept of a zombie itself. It would just be a totally alien concept, decreasing your chances of survival massively. So, let me set the scene for you all. One night, your dad becomes sick with a strange illness, and that night, whilst asleep in your room, you suddenly wake up to the excruciating pain of your own father biting into your arm.
I'm closing my door, and he's not knowing how to turn the door. My father's sick. What do you think? I'm laying next to him at night if he's going... and he's turning green? He's turning green? They know how to open doors? They can open doors? Fuck. They can open doors?
Your immediate reaction after waking up would not be to smash your dad's skull in with a lamp and amputate.
Yes, it would. Yes, it would. Yes, it would. Okay, maybe not amputate my own foot. My first thought is I'm killing him. If you wake up and you're getting your foot eaten. Yeah. I think you're probably in a fight or flight there. Doesn't matter who's eating your foot.
You're infected.
Your own dad? Yeah. Dude, you wake up and your gangrene-looking father is gnawing on your leg like a fucking turkey leg. You're killing him. You're killing him. That's what's happening. What are you talking about? Oh, I'm not going to do that. What are you doing? Dad, what are you doing? He doesn't look human anymore. He's fucking weird eyes, and he's like, You're fucking, he's not.
He's right.
It's done.
You're not killing
It's
him.
over.
You're killing him.
Yeah,
You're killing
literally.
Him. 100%.
Arm because you
I don't know why
wouldn't
they
even
wildin'.
understand the sheer severity of the situation until it was way too late. And I know that example sounds incredibly niche and specific, but this is exactly how millions of people would be caught off guard. When a loved one is burning up with a fever and acting violently, our instincts would be to comfort them, try and calm them down, or call an ambulance, not...
I don't know. Maybe in the very, very beginning. In the very beginning. But once I know people are zombies, and I'm seeing this person get mad sick, I'm going, how did the first guy become a zombie? There had to be, even if you don't know how zombies work, right? Somebody became a zombie. And regardless of whether or not they eat somebody and turn them into a zombie, they're going, somebody was a zombie without being bit or eaten by a zombie. So now that I'm seeing this person get real sick and they got a bite on their fucking leg or some shit, I'm going,
grab a shotgun and end their existence. And it's this fundamental lack of knowledge that would sweep across the planet, causing the death of millions. Long before many of you could pick up a baseball bat, wrap it in barbed wire, and start strutting around the apocalypse.
Little pig, little pig!
And even if you did somehow manage to survive the initial wave of domestic horror, your survival would still boil largely down to sheer geographical luck. Because if you live in a major city, the odds are already stacked against you. Picture hearing the chaotic news reports of a virus making people uncontrollably violent.
Yeah, honestly, I think that's where I have bad RNG is I live in the most densely populated state. Like, New Jersey is just a shit pull. Like, what's, like, the ideal state to live? Alaska. Alaska. Living in, like, Iceland or Alaska or, like, somewhere really cold and, like, in deserted. Wyoming. Maybe even, like, Oklahoma. Now, Oklahoma's pretty populated. North Dakota. Yeah, somewhere where there's not a lot of people. Like, Australia would be tough because you're kind of stuck. But Australia is also just, like, a goated country for an apocalypse because, like, if you quarantine it off, it's pretty easy to, like, be chill. Living in Europe would be the worst. Europe or, like, dense Asia during a zombie apocalypse. I think people always talk about the U.S. because, like, a lot of them are based in the U.S. because these are, like, shows that are around the U.S. Living in China would be horrible. Living in China or India. All of India would be dead. Oh, my God. India would be the worst. If you were in, like, fucking just some packed-ass city. Like, what's like one of the most packed cities in India? Or, like, Bangladesh? Mumbai? 27,000 people per square kilometer. Yeah. That'd be bad.
No idea what to do in those crucial first few days. Do you fight back against these crazed individuals chasing you down the street, or is there a vaccine on the way that can heal them all? But little do you know, the entire world is already infected and there is no cure coming. And even if you did decide to fight back for your life, how long would it take you to realize that bodies—
North Sentinel Island, bro, they'd have no idea. Y'all ever think about that? The North Sentinelese, everyone on Earth could die but them, and nothing changes for them. Do you think they'd find out? Yeah. I think at some point, like, boats would start washing up and remains or, like, if everyone on Earth died, I'm saying not from a nuke. A nuke, there would be, like, a fucking sun block out and everybody would die. But, like, if a zombie apocalypse happened, would they know? Eventually, I think a zombie would wash up on a boat. Like a fishing boat in, like, that southern Sri Lankan area. Somebody would turn into a zombie, and then the boat would drift to their island, and then there would just be zombies on it.
Shots do absolutely nothing against these things, and the only way to stop them is with a direct blow to the brain. My point is, many people would die long before Rick Grimes even woke up from his coma in the series, as they just simply—
See, I don't remember that, bro. I haven't watched this show in so long, I don't remember how this started. I know he was like a cop or like a sheriff.
He would have no idea what threat they were dealing with. And that's not to mention, even if you did survive the initial days/weeks of the apocalypse, how
Damn, bro, waking up from a coma in a zombie apocalypse. Brutal. I would think I was in hell. Honestly. And that's coming from somebody that's, like, not religious. Like, if I woke up, if I was in a coma and I woke up in a hospital and I walked outside and there were zombies, I would think that I am dead and I'm in some sort of, like, torturous afterlife. Would you sacrifice your dog? No. Daisy's coming with me. If she got bit, though, I would. What if Daisy got bit? during a zombie apocalypse, I'm going to be real here, and there's going to be people that are like, oh my God, I think this is the most humane thing you could do. If Daisy got bit by a zombie and she was like bleeding out, I think I would just shoot her in the head. I wouldn't eat her, no. I would put her down because she would die. It would be that would be a torturous death. Like, that'd be horrible. You would have to. Like, you'd have to. It would be like the only thing that you could do. I don't know. I just think that would be, yeah, that's the only thing that you would have. Like, that's the only option. I wouldn't eat my dog, though, no. That's an ice cold take. Yeah, no, I think that's like fairly, that's probably a pretty normal thing. I think some people would be like, oh, dogs even turn, or can dogs even turn? Yeah, I think so, right? Wasn't there like a zombie deer in fucking Walking Dead? There's other animals that could be zombies. No? Oh, it is only humans? Oh, shit. Well, then I'd probably... Well, dogs are mammals. Oh, yeah, I couldn't even eat Daisy even if I wanted to. Can dogs turn in The Walking Dead? No. Pathogen is exclusive to humans. Oh, that's like even more goated. Bro, she would be like the most useful thing ever. But zombies try to eat any animal. Like, zombies will eat horses and stuff. So I would have to be, like, really protective of her. I mean, if she got bit by a zombie and was, like, bleeding out, yeah, then still.
I mean, take Tyrese from the main TV series, for example. A 6-foot-tall, physically capable former NFL player is caught off guard by a singular walker. And later on in the show, we saw this with Carl Grimes as well. Just one lapse of judgment or one wrong turn could mean your end. Add to the fact you'd probably be sleep deprived, starving, and dehydrated, and it makes these mistakes a lot easier to occur. So although the zombies from The Walking Dead might not be clicker level threats, they still possess a very real danger, whether it's from a lack of knowledge, being caught off guard, or the sheer...
Alright, I'm gonna hit y'all with some brutal hypotheticals here. Well, number one, in the show, when they start having kids like 6 months into the apocalypse, dork energy, bro. You gotta give it a minute, you know? There's a horde of zombies running at you. You have a kid, but it's not like an infant that you could pick up. This kid's like 8 years old. He's not running quick enough. Are you like let me put you in that scenario. There's like 50 zombies pinching you guys off and you're picking them up. I mean, I'm trying, but if it was my kid, I think I'm trying harder, right? But I'm saying this is like, okay, chat, this is not your kid. This is like, you're running down a hallway in an apartment complex, right? There's zombies pinching you guys off. Only one of you's probably, like, you could escape, but if you help this kid, you're probably gonna die. Like, there's like a good chance you're gonna die because he's not fast enough. Are you leaving him? Oh, what's that? Boom! Kneecap his ass. Fucking run out. Oh, right down this hallway. Boom! Fucking hit him in the leg. Just fucking run out.
In numbers of them roaming
A fucking symbol monkey and zombies
around.
No, that'd be terrible.
But hey, at least walkers are somewhat in your control. The next factor is entirely based on your immune system. Okay, so now we've identified just one of the many threats of surviving in this world, let's look into something that only further
Bro, why don't they... Yo, I didn't watch the whole show. After, what's the guy that got his head caved in by Negan? It was like a season or two after that when they started making bullets. When they had that really smart guy with the mullet, but he was like really cocky and annoying, and he was like making ammo. Like after Glenn died and then that shit I stopped watching. What was I gonna say? Why don't they ever, I don't remember if they did this. Why did they not just carry like a bucket of flesh they could like... Did they ever do that? Like, I feel like they should have just carried like a Ziploc bag full of like meat. They prefer live shit. It can't... I don't know. I feel like I'd start raising rats and carrying live rats with me. And if a zombie was like running at me, I'd just fucking throw one at it.
So to understand why your immune system is your biggest liability here, we first have to look at how the wildfire virus itself actually operates. And this brings us nicely to one of the biggest plot twists in the entire series, and that is the secret Dr. Jenner whispers to Rick Grimes in season 1, revealing that everybody is infected, including living people. But what does this mean for your
Even Coral?
survival chances? Well, we all know the virus turns people into flesh-eating monsters and relies on reanimated hosts to pass on the deadly infection via bites. But what people fail to account for, as seen throughout Fear the Walking Dead Season 1, is a huge portion of the world's population flat out died from the virus without being bitten. Now, putting a number on just how many people died from this would be purely speculation, as it's never actually been stated.
Oh, like the people that lived were able to like cope with it and have it live dormant in their body, but like some people literally just flat out died from the virus like it was like COVID. See, I feel like he's saying this, but I watched the first like 7 seasons of this show and I don't remember that. Like, I remember everybody being infected, but I don't remember them ever saying, like, oh, yeah, some people just died of the virus.
System might not be able to combat the initial infection in the...
Damn, bro, what chud shit. Like, you don't even get to survive. You just immediately turn because your fucking immune system can't take it.
First place. Essentially meaning no amount of
that blows.
Combat training, stockpiling food, or rural living will protect you if you are one of the millions who simply fall sick and die on day 1 of the apocalypse. Let that sink in.
But then if you have a kid, would that kid not have a chance of just also immediately turning into a zombie? Or does he automatically just get your... Like, the odds are he'd get your immune capability, or like the genes from you to survive. Yeah, genetically. But, Sketty, that's not 100%. Like, if you have 2 people with certain traits, they might have a kid that also just gets the virus and dies.
And there is a very real threat that your immune system wouldn't even let you survive the first 48 hours. On top of this, due to how the virus works, even if you or somebody else dies from a non-zombie related incident, like a heart attack or infection for example, they will come back as a walker, which is why it's so hard to maintain a community in this environment.
Yeah, that does suck, because if you have anybody that just dies, like, you could just have everybody closed off. You could be in a safe society with like 50 to 100 people. Somebody dies in their sleep, and they become a zombie, and now you deal with an internal zombie in your area. Yo, you get bit? Okay, chat, you get bit. What are you doing? Are you telling people? Like, in your area? Are you trying to chop your arm off? Are you killing yourself? Or, like, what are you doing? I mean, you got a few days, you know? I think I'm gonna tell people, and I'm gonna be like, I'll catch y'all later. And just, like, walk off into the distance. If I got bit off rip, though, like, say they bite my hand, I'm telling them to cut my hand off. Because that's how you could be safe. You could be, if you do it quick enough. Like, say they bite if they bite here, I'm going, dude, clean cut it. Like, cut, like, with an axe. Just fucking chop elbow down. Elbow down. Now.
If you haven't already gathered, there's a huge element of luck that goes into surviving the apocalypse, but things will now get even worse. Let's assume you get genetically lucky, survive the copious amounts of walkers roaming around the streets, and none of your family get infected. Well, now you have to deal with the pleasure of other survivors. Now, I already find
this is the hardest part. This is genuinely the hardest part.
Dealing with people hard enough in the real world. So now imagine a crazed psycho like the governor who has zero regard for human life and views you purely as an expendable asset, rolling up on you with a tank.
Yo, like, you really actually have to have, like, you would kind of need to be in agreement upon ways of functioning. If I was a leader of a Walking Dead group, I think I would approach it like I was a pirate captain sharing loot with my crewmen. Like, I would be like,
we're gonna play God of War after this.
I'm also fighting with you guys.
I was on the
and I'm
phone.
gonna share everything even Stevens, but I call the shots. So they don't have a reason to mutiny against you, and anything you find is shared equally. You would have to be a communist. You would have to be a communist. If you tried to run, like, you're fucked, dude. You'd have to. you would have to have like a pirate communist nation. Horrible people still exist. Yeah, but like Negan, like he's like the dictator, right? Effectively. But I feel like those guys would just die. Like, if you live in an apocalypse and you're trying to be a dictator among your people, like, they're gonna turn on you at some point. Like, the only way that they don't is if you are even with them. Like, you would have to have, like, a communist state where people are still, like, even. Like you would be a leader, but under, like, some sort of democratic, hey, we talk, we choose. But that's under the idea that everybody agrees with you. So you really kind of have to team with people that have the same exact mindset as you, or it's fucked.
How's everybody's day going?
If you team with somebody that's like, I don't think this is how, bang.
Damn.
Well, now you're a dictator. Now you're a dictator. Now you're just killing everybody that disagrees with you.
Yeah.
So, you know, it all ends in that.
Theories. The biggest threats after the initial fall of society is other people. And Walker...
You would kill half your chat. I would not team with my chat. Are you on crack? There's literally no world. Are you Joe Bart? Yeah. Wait, what's that? Boom! Kneecapped. Boom, kneecapped. Fucking running the other way. Holy shit.
A background
Hell no.
hazard. Make no mistake, the post-apocalyptic landscape is an utterly ruthless place, and it's usually...
Would you kill the mods? No. I don't know. Would that be beneficial if the zombie apocalypse happened and somebody knew me? I think that would. It would be whether or not they like me, though. That would be the issue. Oh, are you Joe Bart? Yeah. Oh, I was a fan of your streams. Awesome. Now we're teamed, right? Now we're set. Are you Joe Bart? Yeah. Ooh. Ooh.
That is true.
Aren't you a libtard?
Oh.
the worst
No! I run the other way.
of the worst who will survive. The character of Dale sums this up perfectly in Season 2, where he describes this new world as now being survival of the fittest. When supplies are scarce, shelter is limited, and disagreements happen, unfortunately, people will very quickly resort to violence in order to solve disputes.
You banned me in your Twitch chat. They stare at me. They start like they're like white knuckling right now. You banned me in your Twitch chat. I was a 2-month sub.
So when you remove the punishment and consequences of the law, it would basically become the purge on steroids. I think the absolute scariest part of the entire apocalypse would without a doubt be dealing with the other survivors. You let your guard down for 1 second or hesitate and someone else could kill you. You run the constant risk of raiders stealing your supplies and doing...
Would that kill you? I feel like you gotta aim the gun higher.
No, that would kill
And if your community's resources are getting tight, even your closest allies might decide your share of the food is worth more than your own life. Ultimately, in order to survive, you would have to be incredibly careful of who you let into your group. If you go it alone, you run the risk of being overwhelmed by a larger group. And if you go for the safety in numbers approach, someone you once trusted might betray you. To be brutally honest,
damn, bro, what is like the ideal group size for a zombie apocalypse?
Like 5?
Bro,
maybe?
probably like 20. Where 20? You're not too big to be a society. I would say, 5 is a small group.
Yeah.
I think if you're going,
5.
like having a squad's probably pretty chill.
4 or 5, yeah.
But you can't really rebuild society with a squad. I'm thinking like long term,
like
20 people, you could
lot,
like
though.
generationally rebuild society to a degree. 20 people though, then you have people that are like, you know, plotting.
once
I feel like I'd be paranoid as fuck. I could not be a leader in the zombie apocalypse. I would go crazy. I would go fucking insane. If I was a leader in the apocalypse, I'd be like, they're talking about me.
Murder, SA, cannibalism, theft, and much, much more. Add in layers of deceit, lies, and false hope, and it makes every single person you run into in your post-apocalyptic journey a potential death trap. Oh, and by the way, spoiler alert, you are not Rick Grimes, so you don't have the main character plot armor we see in the series. Just think of all the antagonists you could run into in this world: the termites, the governor, the claimers, the wolves, the whisperers, and the list goes on. And these are only the ones we see on screen, so think what else could be lurking out there. In a world of survival of the fittest where hesitation becomes fatal,
Well, that's cool.
it would be
they try to
brutal,
disguise
exhausting,
themselves.
and a
That's
deeply depressing place to try and exist. And look, of course, I'm not saying every single person would be this evil lunatic, but unfortunately, the vast majority probably would be. And it's the sad, but ultimately realistic truth of human nature. Because when our backs are against the walls, we become desperate, selfish, and loyalties would very quickly go out the window.
What you'd really need to do, loyalties would go out the window, bro, but God, now I'm starting to think, I don't know. Like, you could have, in a smaller group, you would have, like, a pirating mindset. But if you wanted to build society, you would have to have, like, mini group leaders that control. Like, you could be the leader, and you would have to have 5 guys that you were originally with. Like, 5 just people that, like, fuck with you. And you all agree on, like, how something should be run. And then they individually monitor, like, different individuals and groups of people. Like a council, yeah. But not even really a council. It would be kind of like, bro, kind of like how, no. Because then you'd be like murdering people. I don't know. You would also have, like, then what do you do if somebody betrays you? Like, say you're in a society.
Just kick them out.
And you have 50 people.
Just kick them out.
100 people. You're the leader. You have 5 people that are like semi-co-leaders, like a Clash of Clans clan, and they run, 5, 10 people each. And one guy gets caught stealing from somebody else. Are you really going to throw him in prison? You can't banish him. You probably got to kill him. But then, now everybody has now you're Negan. Now you're literally the villain in the show. Like, what are you doing with him? Because you can't just be like, oh, you're good, forgive him. Now there's no punishment. Now he's going to do it again. Right. So, wow, this is actually making me realize how hard it would be to lead. I think best scenario, you never start a society. You just live your life out with like 4 other people. I think you guys are so right in the beginning when I was like, what's the ideal group size?
Yeah,
5 people, you just go fucking kick it in the woods till you die. Like, don't even try and rebuild society. Don't try and do any of that.
But they want your stuff, so they're going to kill you for
like
it.
5.
Or you hesitate in pulling
Just
the trigger,
chill.
realizing
Everybody
the
do the
severity
job
of
and y'all
taking
chilling.
another human life, only to be beaten to it by that other person who shoots you first. Or, even worse, you walk into a settlement under the pretenses they will take you in and look after you, only to find out it's a bunch of cannibals.
Why not large groups? I don't know, Thomas, because of the shit that I was just talking about, bro.
And treat a person who shoots you first. Or, even worse, you walk into a settlement under the pretenses they will take you in and look after you, only to find out it's a bunch of cannibals and you're on the menu tonight. At least with walkers, you know what to expect, a mindless pursuit of flesh, as humans are complicated, cunning, and deceitful, making them the most dangerous post-apocalyptic threat you could possibly find. Now, this next factor plays heavily into your geographical location, which I did touch upon earlier, whilst also kind of linking to the other survivors section, because it's people and the military's reaction to the wildfire virus, particularly in cities across America. In the first few days of the outbreak, local police departments quickly became overwhelmed, hospitals filled up, and riots broke out nationwide. So the military was dispatched into major cities across America, setting up safe zones in strategic areas in order to try and regain control from the...
Yeah, that was a fast sub only. I tried it, and I just, dude, it's like impossible.
Undead. This, however, would very quickly prove futile, as after just over a week of trying to retake the cities, morale, supplies, and exhaustion quickly overwhelmed the soldiers, as they not only fought an utterly relentless foe, but were also dramatically outnumbered, with central areas of cities crawling with walkers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if I had to escape a city and I saw this, like, just like the New York Knicks celebration in the streets of New York, but it's just all zombies, I'm going, yeah. Jeej. And then I just, how would you would have to literally like building hop out of the city. Like this is just impossible.
But what that means for you is if you were a civilian and you lived in a city across America, you would have to get incredibly lucky to already be living within an area the military fenced off and protected as a quote-unquote safe zone. Or you'd be stuck in a living hell. After things went bad, many people tried to exit the cities, in turn blocking up all the...
Damn, but would there still be a government? I feel like that military, like
Steve,
whatever
just
military
saying
group
if you could
took
survive the
over
apocalypse.
in that, I think the government would deploy military groups, but I think over time,
Yeah.
they would kind of just segment into being their own functioning societies. Like whatever military leader was running that group would just be the guy that, like, he's just the head of New York at that point.
Highways, making escape for you
Like, would they interact with other military groups?
via vehicle virtually
After I'm done with this
impossible.
video, I'm gonna play a
To
game.
make things even worse, the military were ordered to contain the virus. So in turn, they shot anything that moved outside of safe zones, whether you were infected or not. So unless you were in one of these military zones, you'd be playing a constant and very deadly game of hide and seek versus the people who were sent in to supposedly save you. Walkers were now everywhere across the cities, and riots of angry survivors
she looks
plagued the country.
all
Your
types of
chances
messed
of being
up.
stuck in a city and trying to survive outside of a military safe zone would be very slim. But even if you were lucky enough to be in a safe zone, you wouldn't fare much better.
I haven't
in
even
the
watched
end,
The Walking
as
Dead
some
either.
camps became overrun, but the worst was yet to come. Because after the military realized they weren't going to be able to take back America's cities, they initiated a plan to try and neutralize the virus. In the middle of the night, the military would evacuate their posts and their safe zones, telling no civilians. And only a matter of hours later, before some had even realized their retreat, the city would be bombed with napalm. This top secret mission was dubbed Operation Cobalt, and the only way in Fear the Walking Dead our survivors find out about this classified operation is by literally capturing and torturing a soldier. For many, whilst sound asleep in their supposed safe zones or whilst fighting for their lives outside of them,
Yeah, I mean, the government would do that. But that, if everybody in the world is infected,
Yeah.
I don't really think this contains anything. I think this is a scenario that would happen if, like, all of New York City got infected. Like, all of New York City got infected, but only New York City. Like, only LA. Only the people in LA. All of LA is just fucking zombies. They're carpet bombing LA. Like,
they would be met by a constant bombardment
Yeah.
of bombs. This would not only kill millions of survivors, but also only add to the Walker problem as people subsequently died and reanimated. Operation Cobalt was a colossal
they would be red mist. What the fuck are we talking about? They carpet bomb a city and you go, they're gonna reanimate. What's gonna reanimate? The fucking, the loose hand limb that's fucking left alive? Like, if they bomb the city to fucking dust, what's reanimated?
military fail and led to the collapse of their control. But this failure meant if you lived in pretty much every city across America except Philadelphia and Portland, who managed to escape this fate, you would
Philadelphia managed to survive?
almost certainly be killed. As for cities outside of America, like Paris, London and Barcelona, although not bombed, we see they fared incredibly poorly as well due to the sheer density of people. So, in the world of The Walking Dead, just merely
Yo, I really could see Philly surviving that shit, though. Like, what city do you think would fare best by people? I could see, like, Philly or New York. I could see, like, there being communities of people that literally just go on the
100%.
streets with, like, axes and just fucking, like, 300 start slaughtering zombies. Toledo? I mean, yeah, probably Texas on it. Well, that's the thing. Texas has the most guns, so they would be able to kill the most zombies, but they're going to just start killing each other. Because you have to deal with
they
people.
would.
The
They
main
would do
problem
that.
is also people that now have no rules. And it's like no rules in an area where the average person has a pickaxe is a lot different than like no rules. The average guy has a fucking assault rifle or like submachine gun.
existing in a city essentially becomes
Are you
a
just
death
watching
sentence.
me on FaceTime?
I think often one of the most overlooked challenges within any apocalypse is the mental aspect of it. Let's quickly assume you are within the 1% of survivors, and although the odds aren't in your favour, there is definitely a chance you might survive. While the chances of the people you once loved also being in that 1%, let's just say, are not in your favour. Let's look at Rick Grimes, for example, and just take a second to think about how mentally taxing his journey through the apocalypse was. He lost his wife, his son, countless friends, love interests, and watched Negan bash two of his closest allies' skulls in with a baseball bat.
Damn.
I don't care what anybody says.
That's
going to
rough.
have some serious
rough.
mental repercussions on an individual. And if that isn't enough, let me give you a real-world example. Take PTSD in US soldiers from World War II. Each and every brave soul who fought on that battlefield didn't go into it thinking, yeah, this is definitely going to mentally break me for the rest of my existence. But for many of them, unfortunately, it did. On top of this, cases of PTSD only rose in prisoners of war, with nearly 60% of them coming away from the ordeal with the illness, which just proves the human brain in most cases will just break after witnessing terrifying or highly distressing events, like these soldiers saw in war, or reality check, like you would be seeing in the apocalypse. And watching your family and friends
I think there would be PTSD involved. I think more like realistically, you would just become the people that you were fighting against.
Yeah.
Like a real Rick Grimes would just become Negan. Like I don't know how the show goes or how it ends, but it's like eventually he would just start murdering everyone. Like it would just be like, I'm done. I'm just gonna kill anyone I see. Like literally anyone that I don't know.
Slowly turn into flesh-eating monsters, or seeing them killed in front of your very own eyes is going to mentally destroy you. I think some people would just flat out opt out of existing in a world like this, and others would let it drive them insane. And whilst yes, we all like to think we'd be Rick Grimes dropping some insanely cold one-liners.
Besides, I already made you a promise.
The harsh reality is, most of us would more likely resemble a character like Clara from season 4 of the show. A woman who, after the death of her husband, clings on to survival, but is depressed, delirious, and all alone. Until one day, Rick stumbles upon her. She tries to lure Rick back to her camp and use him as food for her reanimated husband in a state of delirium. But after he fights her off, she just asks to be left alone.
You think I'm more likely to... I understand I'm not Rick Grimes, okay? I'm not sitting here saying I'm gonna fucking tank the apocalypse and watch everybody I know fucking die and be okay, right? You think I'm more likely to be this woman who has a deranged attachment to her zombie husband?
No, I would not be like her.
And try and kill people to feed him?
I
Get
would
the
not be
fuck
like
out of
that.
here.
What?
To die. As ugly and depressing as it may sound, most of our brains just aren't geared to witness the type of horrors an apocalypse would throw at them. Many people would break and become unhinged shells of their former selves, resulting in survivors breaking mentally long before they did physically. In the world of The Walking Dead, as soon as the date hit August 27th, known in the universe as Monument Day, a timer essentially begins, as this is the point food and other resources stop being produced, and the longer into the apocalypse you go, the more depleted supplies will become. Now, sure, you could try and grow your own food or hunt and fish, but unless you have some basic knowledge in these areas, you'll probably really struggle. We saw in the real world during a certain 2020 global pandemic how people picked the shops clean, leading to global shortages in certain goods. Well, now imagine the impact a zombie apocalypse would have on people's mindsets. They'd loot, steal, and pick clean everything from supermarkets and pharmacies in the first few hours of...
Yeah, anyone that needed, like, pharmacy-based meds on a day-to-day basis would die very quickly as well.
Yeah.
Like... If you
they wouldn't have enough
needed
supplies.
insulin, as an example, like say you're somebody with diabetes, like childhood diabetes, you're dead. You're dying. Maybe for a while you'd be able to get what you need, but at some point you're fucked. Like Adderall. Well, if you're somebody that needs, honestly, I'm gonna have the take that if you're somebody with extreme ADHD, you'd probably fare well during the apocalypse. Because you don't need to you don't need Adderall. You're not sitting in an office job where you need to pay attention. You're in like a you're in a very stimulating environment where you're constantly doing different things. Like in general, if you're somebody that's on Adderall, I don't think not having Adderall is that big of a problem in an apocalypse scenario. Like you're gonna be constantly bouncing around other things. I don't know, like other base medicine though, like anything that you actually have like a prescription for that like keeps you alive or healthy, like if you need that, like that's bad. No more dispensaries. I could grow weed. I don't know if I'd want to get high though. I think that would be an extreme anxiety.
That would be bad. Yeah, that would be bad.
That would be bad.
bad.
Bad. Me on an edible, and then I hear...
Yo, what's good? Oh.
Survival would very quickly become a daily struggle.
Hello.
The
I
moment
love
the
my
electrical
April
grid
28th.
fails, water treatment plants would shut down, and the pristine tap water we completely take for granted now would just flat out be gone. If you resorted to drinking from stagnant ponds, lakes, or local rivers without the means to properly purify or boil it, you aren't just quenching your thirst, but you're playing a dangerous game with a plethora of waterborne pathogens every time you take a sip. And in a world with zero operating hospitals and no access to basic antibiotics, even the smallest of sicknesses could become fatal. And then comes the starvation aspect. Most people have absolutely no idea how to grow crops, let alone maintain agricultural land without commercial fertilizers, pesticides, and modern machinery. Your only option would be to scavenge the odd bits of food you can
not
find
everybody knows
and possibly hunt.
I mean,
how to do
my
anything.
real goal would be to just build the Avengers, man. I think I would, in the first few weeks, just try and gather a squad of info. Like, I would want to know a guy that knows how to grow crop. Like, I would immediately try and find everybody in my personal life that has some sort of survival skills. Like, my friend that's a paramedic, he's on the team, okay? He's getting the ring up, right? He's squad member number 1, right? Could fucking turn a kid, somebody bleeding out. Yeah, Sketty's a great pick. Like, anybody that has some sort of medical knowledge, solid pick. You got a guy that's like a farmer, another solid fucking choice.
Yep.
You gotta gather people like that. Yeah, Luke from the Outdoor Boys. Oh my God, he's
That
a
would be
99 overall. He's Pablo Sanchez in backyard baseball in the zombie apocalypse terms. This guy is, I mean, unstoppable. He would be amazing. John Jones, not pretty bad pick, honestly. John Jones, yeah, he's a good hand-to-hand fighter. Most of the fighting that you're going to be doing against other people involves weaponry, and he's also really big. So he needs to eat a lot of food. So you want people that are, like, high
Decent
value
size.
and don't require a lot of resources themselves.
Yeah.
But as the weeks turn to months and then possibly years, if you've done really well at keeping yourself alive, the challenge would only further increase. Canned goods would expire, medicine would lose its potency,
Like an Eagle Scout. Somebody that got an Eagle Scout badge.
and gasoline would degrade so much it became basically useless, rendering any vehicles you had essentially worthless.
Koshard, Chris would be the worst person to have during a zombie apocalypse. Being fully outward here. Chris is one of my best friends, if not, like, the closest guy in my life. Yeah, he would be horrible. He would die. He would be dead instantly. Bro, he eats, like, mac and cheese every day. So, I mean, like, in that sense, yeah, he doesn't really need other sustenance, but it's like the second he runs out of that, it's just over. Like, it's just, I don't know what he would do.
Every single day would become a frantic and exhausting calculation of calories spent versus the calories gained. You are constantly operating on a state of starvation, leaving you weak, dizzy, and prone to fatal mistakes. And on top of this, your search for supplies would often take you
You would
to
never watch
uncharted territories, leaving you at risk of being ambushed by the people who live there,
What,
or
The
just
Walking
having
Dead?
your camp raided in your absence. And finally, without the use of vehicles, you'd
No, I've
have to
never
be
watched Walking
physically
Dead
fit as
either.
well to be able to outrun walkers and maybe even other survivors, and your cardiovascular endurance would be essential
You
to
say you have?
survival in this environment.
Oh.
Oh my God, I was saying, I gave you guys the hypothetical earlier of, like, there's like an 8-year-old kid running and he can't get away from the walkers. Are you saving him? It's even worse for old people.
Oh yeah.
Even worse for old people. Once they hit like 65,
Yeah, it's GG's.
they're like just fucking walking corpses, dude, for the zombies.
Conclusion, although many of
Like the second they have a health
us
problem.
would like to imagine ourselves as this, in reality, most of us would probably look something like that. Because in order to survive the world of The Walking Dead, you'd have to survive a dormant airborne virus on day 1, you'd have to guess the correct rules of the undead in a world where zombie media doesn't exist, you'd have to escape firebombed gridlock cities while the military tries to kill you, outsmart the often hostile other survivors, avoid losing your mind from the horrors you'd witness, and somehow find clean water and food every single day. And the harsh reality of it is the vast
So what?
majority of us wouldn't be the heroes of this story.
I'm
I
also
love you too,
thinking
mama.
he was talking about cardiovascular systems, and that's where I would
What
lack
should you
because I
eat?
smoke too much. But you know, I would probably not have access to weed, so that would improve over time. The average American
Chipotle?
runs very slowly. Like I am sitting here going, they're walking zombies, but I'm like imagining the average customer at like a Walmart and watching them
Chipotle.
run away from
bowl.
a horde of zombies, and they would probably like trip on their own feet, face
Oh.
plant, and die.
What do you
Like,
like to eat? What
The
Wendy's.
average
You said you wanted
person
Wendy's.
would probably would get eaten. If the zombies are moving at like 4 miles per hour.
Yeah, you did say Chinese food.
We'd either be part of the infected
Wendy's,
herds
I would
wandering
do
aimlessly
Chinese
through
food
the
because you could
landscape,
save it.
or be like
They look like they're moving
if
so
you don't
much
eat it
slower.
all.
Clara, an emotional wreck after the death of our loved ones. Because ultimately, survival
Yeah,
in this
Chinese
environment
food is-
is
yeah, better than
brutal, and it
Wendy's.
isn't all about how tough you are, because it mostly boils down to a horrifying mix of genetic luck,
Yeah.
geographical positioning,
You should
and
get that.
psychological endurance. And that is why 99% of us just wouldn't survive The Walking Dead. I mean, the numbers from the series don't lie. But who knows, maybe the future Rick Grimes of the apocalypse is watching this very video, and in that case, I
Yeah, you do.
apologize for severely underestimating your abilities.
Yeah, you do.
Bro, this just brought back memories. He said future Rick Grimes. Y'all remember that? What was the show where it was like, it was Doomsday Preppers. My name's Rick. Well, no, I
Ooh.
can't use Rick because it's literally Rick Grimes. My name's John, and I'm planning for a sun flare.
Yes.
I have 98 cans of
yep.
tomatoes
I
at the
will.
ready.
Mm-hmm.
They're the only sustenance you need.
Gladly.
It's an American TV show. There's
Happily.
4 seasons. Come on. Every episode they would interview somebody and they would be like,
Mhm.
my name's Mia, and I'm afraid that the zombie apocalypse is going to break out. Most of the time it was more realistic occurrences. It would be like sun flares or like stuff that would like nuclear apocalypses. You know, not like zombies. Most of the time it was like something that would knock out electrical grids.
Survive. And although it's nowhere near the worst apocalypse you could find yourself in fiction,
We aren't old fucks like you. Yo, literally, Scully,
it would still take a colossal effort just to stay alive. But with that being said, let me know down below in the comments how long you think you'd survive the Walking Dead apocalypse. If you
Bro, I'm giving myself, if I get past the first month, I think I'm surviving like a pretty long amount of time. I think that's most people. It's like the average person has a very, very high chance of dying within the first month. And then after that, it's like, okay, now you're like past the first main hump. And then you just go from there. Like, that's the thing. Damn, that's...
Uh-huh. I feel like I feel like if you hit over a month, you'll be good. Like over a month, your body is able to, you're immune to the airborne part of it, but then if you get bit, you're still gonna turn into a zombie. But at least you're immune to the when it's airborne, to where you don't have to get bit in order to turn. Yeah. Once you're good, then you should be good, because if you don't get bit, you're good. Literally. But if you get sick when it was airborne, your body is cooked. I don't feel pretty good. All right, not that. I'm not looking for that. All right, give me a second. I'll be right back. Never actually like been in the dark. I know this is the last one. All right, we are getting on God of War. It's gaming time. Huh? God of War. Ragnarok. God of War rag. There we go. Dubaskupkana. 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 Did it change my game at all or not? Because yeah, it did. It did. Oh no, I know. It's not. I didn't bring it up yet. Yeah, I didn't bring it up yet. Did I update? Okay. I'm not updating this game yet. Oh wait, no, I can. It's not gonna take long. You know, I'm gonna just and then. All right, there we go. You said what? Oh, that's why I can't hear anything because my headphones are not plugged in. I'm slow. All right, there we go. That sounds good. Hmm. I think so. Yeah.
Nightmare on the left.
What the hell? Bro, I'm already getting cooked. I just landed. No. No.
Incoming above you.
No. Oh my god. Yo, bro. Alright, you know what, bro? Just die already, bro. Did I just use some of my rage?
This is a fighting mess.
Yo, bro. How did I die already? Me personally? Oh. What? Why are they just blowing up like immediately? Oh my god.
Get up, brother.
Do I suck? I must be ass.
Nightmare, left flank.
I can't block? I don't even know. Oh my god, bro.
Come on, get up, brother.
I'm just dying. I'm just dying. I'm just dying. Okay. I'm trolling.
Nightmare! Left flank!
Okay, I just gotta dodge it then.
Above you!
I'm gonna fly over. Right.
Behind you! Watch out!
Mink.
Behind you! Look out!
So there's one version that blows up. Oh my god, why did they just do that? Thank god. Oh my lord. That was bad. Oh!
Brother! Get up, brother!
I'm just dying.
Behind you! Got him!
There we go. There we go, Atreus. Pull up. There we go. We're doing it now. What is this creature? What in the world?
Great Geffune's ghost! That's
What
the
is
largest
that?
bloody half-goof I've ever laid eyes on.
It's not just in pain. It's trying to sing.
The hell,
It's the song of the
Atreus?
sands. They don't normally sing like this underground.
Oh, my bad, chat.
Is that what's causing the storm?
Aye. Judging by all this hive matter weighing it down, it's been trapped here for dozens of winters.
Don't worry, Luge. We'll get you out.
What is that name?
Well, the last squid thingy we saw was Diener, so...
Oh boy. Well, I appreciate the attempt at humour. That, little brother, is truly awful wordplay. Embarrassing, really.
Oh, I did not mean to do that. How do I go to my map?
Oh, well... Man, we winners.
Oh, map right here. Which way do I go now? Like, how do I... Oh. Blow that up. Do I have to do something down here? Oh, this. Wait, what? I have to get them out somehow. How do I... How would I do that? Can I go down? No, I can't go down. So how am I supposed to? I only could throw like. Huh? How do I do?
You have time for this. The guy chasing me. Oh my god, Gim. I can't. It's not.
You know, I'm gonna just progress the main mission.
I don't want to find out. I don't want to find out.
Wait, but that doesn't make sense though. Yeah, I guess we gotta go back.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go down.
I hate this game.
I don't know what to do there.
The dude?
I don't know what to do there.
Oh, you're the guy who looks like I think he's putting him in the prisoner vehicle.
Yeah, I don't know what to do there. Yeah?
I was scared that I opened the door, he's gonna fall over or something.
I can't. Oh no, I haven't played it. No. Nah. Yeah, I haven't. I don't have a console.
You love that other guy.
Yeah.
What?
When I do, I'll do it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Damn. Yeah.
It's not scary. We're not scared. Doesn't know. Some of them more for him. 5, 6,
But nah, yeah. When I get a console, I'll definitely play that.
He's still a little over 50 pounds. Holy crap. Sergeant?
We went on a little side mission. No, don't go out. Follow the yellow. I forgot what quest I'm on right now too. I dead forgot. Or where I left off.
Here, that big dwarf statue we saw. Who was he?
All these Stonefoot, warden of Svartalfheim. He used his wisdom and might to imprison some of the most
What's better?
dangerous creatures in all the realm.
Yeah, graphically wise, yes. Yeah, it's better.
At your service.
Yeah. There's Game Pass. It's Game Pass. Yeah, there's Xbox Game Pass. Like, you don't have to buy the game, but you can buy like a Game Pass that allows you to play all the games you want to play.
Find its equilibrium or whatever.
Indeed. I saw
Yeah,
flashes of the
you didn't
old
spend
God of
money. You're
War
just
in them,
yeah.
but they were fleeting.
There is nothing wrong with opposing war, nor opposing prophecy.
I suppose that's fair. Never can be quite sure what the Giants meant by any of it.
Am I the only one that remembers they predicted our entire journey to Jotunheim? If the Giants saw Tyr leading armies at Ragnarok, then I believe them.
The question is how you'll ever make Tyr believe it.
Now what? What is this? Let's go two. Open that door real quick. Go in here.
So, this whole
No,
spectral
that's so
squirrel
dark right
business. You can shoot out your feelings into little ghosties.
I suppose that is a slightly inelegant way of putting it. These spectral versions of myself are aspects of my personality that I often find distracting at best. My ability not only lets me cast them away and provide some temporary peace of mind, it also allows me to see what goes on outside the tree.
Why not just go look yourself?
As the eternal caretaker of the tree, I may not
It's
leave
cold.
its confines, all
It's
part of
cold.
the deal, but worth it for the immortality and such. My spectral forms still allow me to see the outside world, albeit through slightly colorful viewpoints.
That's one word for it. That bitter form of yours is a nasty piece of work.
I'm standing right here, you know it. I'd apologize for him, but where would it end?
Yeah.
Until our next encounter, then.
Take a left, but I don't think it's the right way. Yeah. Left one. Go.
Glad to see you back, young one. Come help me, won't you?
Oh,
He has
sure.
a saw. He can just rip straight through the plastic.
We can eat whenever you like, Kratos.
Okay, then I'll
The
take
stew will only improve with time.
Glad you're in a better mood.
Yes. I was a little overwhelmed before. Forgive me.
Atreus, eat.
Oh, careful, careful. Thank you. Enjoy. Enjoy, my friends.
Yeah. We'll see about that.
Here you are. A meal fit for a champion.
Enough. I said we would speak no more of that.
Yes, of course. Didn't mean to offend.
I'm not offended. It's just a word.
The word that clouds your judgment.
So, you really don't think it means anything? After the journey Mom sent us on? Everything we saw in Jotunheim? What was it all for? Don't you ever think about that?
Every day. But I cannot believe her purpose was to inspire you to take foolish risks.
But what if the Giants are counting on me?
What giants? I am counting safe, to be smart.
But-
Use the judgment of a man and not of a child.
But what if Loki going to Ironwood is the only way that...
Ah, Atreus. My son. And nothing more. Do you hear me?
I'm not hungry anymore.
Forgive me, Kratos. My words were chosen carelessly.
You really should eat. Some people swear by it. On almost a daily.
Where did he just come from? This man just teleported in my room. He wasn't there before. What the hell? How did he do that? What the heck?
I just don't understand. Why is there all this stuff about Loki and the champion and Ironwood if none of it's real? He's just so...
Wait, that's not that bad.
Mind if I give you the best advice you've heard all day? And possibly ever? Sleep. That's when all the troubles of your mind work themselves out.
Sure. Fine. Sleep? Sounds great.
I mean it.
I do too. Get out of here, Heidi.
Already gone.
Ironwood.
Loki.
Where am I? What is this mask?
I wish I'd known I was about an elf. I wouldn't have felt so bad about killing so many elves.
Oh, that's the younger me.
What's going on? Is that a mask?
Wait, what?
I mean, just knowing we're gods makes me feel so much stronger.
Where am I?
It's all you ever talk about, over and over.
I can't get off this.
Do
Wait, I'm
something about
stuck.
it or shut up for it.
Little people's little
We're
problems.
sick of hearing about little people's little problems.
Memories. And not nice ones.
Oh no.
You broke the gate. That was our only way to Jotunheim.
What do you want?
Let's go, Zuma.
I don't understand.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. 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 Whatever.
Whatever.
Hey, don't run off.
Whatever.
Can you tell me where I am?
Whatever. 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 Whatever.
Will you stop?
What is going on?
I gotta get out of here.
What is? Am I in a dream state? This is like the realm from that one movie, when you was a kid that had the boogeyman. This looks like this dream state of the Yellow Sandman. Am I bugging?
Okay.
should pay for what he said about Mother.
That's my dad in the back.
But we're gods. We can do whatever we want.
Please. Please wait. Please. Why is this happening?
This is a much better knife than Mother's.
Please stop!
What is going on? What drugs did I do? What was in that food? What was in my food? What did I just eat?
Where am I? Easy.
Wait, is that Fenrir? Yo!
Hey, where you going? Follow you?
Oh, I forgot I could talk to animals.
Okay. Guess I'll see you around the other side.
There's no way we got our dog back. That we lost in the first chapter of the
Where am
game.
I? Can you understand me?
Oh, now we got two?
Oh. Hi there. So, where are we going? Got it.
Now there's three.
I was having the weirdest dream and just kind of woke up here. Is this Ironwood? Any idea how I got here? I dreamt my way here.
I could
I
dream
mean,
my way to places.
Suppose I must have. I'm here.
That's crazy. Now where are they taking me though?
Scent? What scent? Oh, that might be Fenrir you're smelling. Wish I were here to meet you. There's a lot of you, huh?
Yeah, there is a lot of wolves. Oh.
What's that smell? The air here, I don't know. Sweeter? Maybe it's these trees.
How do I smell sweet air?
Ah! You tell me if you were gonna eat me. That's a joke, right?
Oh nah. We might have to box up some wolves real quick.
I've never seen a forest like this before. Through here?
What is this? Oh, that was a part of the
I'm not finished with
quest.
it yet.
Huh? Who's this?
The paint is made from the bark of the ironwood trees. They absorb the memories of the forest so that the paint remembers too. Memories of the past.
I'm really playing on the fact that I was running away from these guys so much. I can't tell if they hate me or love me.
Of the future.
They're walking around me like I'm crazy.
Atreus, put the knife down.
I'd hate to get blood on it.
Okay, hurry. Patient soul. Hurry. You've got another one. I'm not sure you're going to be able to check it off with that psychopathic concept.
Oh.
It's really you.
What you mean it's really me?
You know who I am? What's wrong?
I've been waiting my whole life for this moment.
Okay. Whoa.
Huh. You look weirder than I imagined.
So what would you expect though? Picasso? Leonardo DiCaprio? My nigga, what you mean I look weirder in person? Man.
Oh.
Sorry. Was that mean?
Oh my god.
Kind of.
Damn it.
And guess what?
I'm already messing this up. It's just you're the first person that I've talked to in a very long time. And weird can be good.
Thanks.
Let's start over. I'm Angerboda. You must have a lot of questions?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Where
Follow
are
me.
we?
All right.
You'll get your answers soon enough. Well, some of them.
All right, let's go.
When you said you
Ironwood.
knew me,
Like I said, you'll get your answers soon enough.
The Lost
right.
Sanctuary started.
Is that not your name?
No. It is my name. I'm Loki.
Explore Ironwood with Angerboda. Angerboda.
Oh.
That's a cool name, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I forgot there's different armors for this. I like that. I'm gonna do that. Accessories? Wait. Oh, I don't got any more. Oh, a bunch of skills unlocked. Okay. I don't have enough XP, so I gotta. Alright, let's go.
This way.
I'll, take my own path. So, where am I exactly? I was in this weird fog.
Oh, I've heard that Utengard can be disorienting. Still, you're safe here in the Ironwood.
So, I thought Ironwood wasn't a real place.
Clever, right? Let won't go searching for the forest of the giants if he doesn't think it exists.
You said what?
Forest of the Giants.
That's what some people call it. Called it.
I'm too far? You mean close, like this? Better?
What's that?
A brooch.
It's big.
Compared to?
I thought giants weren't all supposed to be giant.
Oh. I get it. I get it.
So, what do you do here?
Paint, forage, survive, preserve what I can.
But why wait for me?
Because my destiny is to tell you yours.
Oh.
Watch out!
Mink! 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 Heavy. Heavy. Give me that neck. Oh.
That looked like it hurt.
Mink! 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 Yes, sir. Get off of me. Give me that neck. 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 Your neck is mine.
I don't think I've ever seen someone fight a Draugr that...
Almost died.
Thanks.
Oh my god.
So, what were you doing before you came here?
Surviving Fimbulwinter. Wait.
Yeah.
Is that a thing around here? Did you know about it?
I did.
very good at opening. Not like it's like shimmy shimmy yay.
You said what?
Whoa!
Yeah.
You want more? How do I get out of here? Am I missing something? Am I missing? Oh. Wait, no, it wasn't. That wasn't it.
Jump!
I'm wildin'? Can I go down here? No. Do I gotta run and jump or something? Like. What do I have to hit?
How fast is this dude?
I think I had to hit something from behind here. Oh, never mind.
No way. Is that the entrance to
Are you gonna help me, lady? Or are you just gonna stand there? Oh, okay.
I can open the door! Oh, it's blocked. I was about to say. I was about to say, like, oh yeah, why is the door not open? It's just blocked. I'm not gonna look out again.
What do I like?
I'm gonna find the adventure. Alright, I'm gonna continue right here. There's some guys
What do I have to do? Oh, it's not even letting me. Look, it's not even letting me. I'm clicking the button. It's not letting me shoot her. Why would the game think you're gonna shoot your own teammate? Now that's kind of crazy. What am I supposed to do? Like, actually.
Whoa!
I'm actually lost. I'm actually lost. I actually don't know what to do.
Whoa!
I actually don't know what to do. I'm so lost. A little bit. Did I go the wrong way or something? No, we didn't. I have to get down there somewhere, but how do I do that? The hell do I do? I'm stuck. I'm stuck. And this girl's not even helping me. My friend, well. Why is he giggling right now? I'm about to get mad.
Yaffa!
Why is it not working? What do I do? Like, genuinely, what do I do? Like, genuinely, what do I do? Bro. What do I do? Like, it's not letting me, like... what do I do? Like, where do I go? This actually is pissing me off, though. Hey, Siri. Set an alarm for 4:30 p.m. today. Hey, Siri. Hey, Siri. Set an alarm for 4:30 p.m. today. Thank you. Alright, what do I do? Oh, man, bro. There's a thing right there, but like, how do I get down? Bro, I want to redo this whole little section, but my save. Oh no, I can buy the saves. Let me load the. Let me go back. My phone died. Oh damn. Damn. Do I have my charger still? I bet. Oh, there's a chest over here.
I'll be up above you, but keep going the way you're going.
I'm okay? Okay.
Dad just went out, I think.
Is that chainmail? I wonder what Brock and Cindy would think of it.
Who?
Oh, they're kind of like uncles.
Kind of? You Midgard giants are strange.
They're dwarves, actually.
Still strange.
That is.
I believe there are nightmares there too. Yup!
Bro, they're so hard to kill, bro. I hate those things. I hate those things. Those little bug-eye creatures.
Nope, not at all.
What is this? New lore.
Do you like breaking stuff?
Yep.
Something my father. You know what? Never mind.
I do like breaking stuff. This is what I was missing. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom.
Thanks. Wait, what?
It looks like you're going the right way.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, totally.
Now Atreus. You already like this girl already, gang? You just met her. Talking about you looking good. Wait, what? Niggas, you got confused. I get it, bro. I get it. I understand. It gets like that. I understand. No. Bro, why are they... Bro, I hate how they're flying so far. Bro, they're flying so far away from me. Why don't they come closer, man? I'm like... Bro, like... Come on. Oh my god, I missed that too. Just die already, bro.
How you doing?
I'm great. I met another living giant. Maybe one who
I'm so freaking tired, but it
sorry.
my eyes like I'm
just really excited to
okay.
talk to you.
Your eyes are heavy.
Okay.
Your eyes are heavy now. That's what you're saying. Yeah, it'd be like that. I understand that. Oh, I thought it was a cutscene.
Everything's okay, right? Yeah, I'm just in a magical force that shouldn't exist.
Yep.
Talking to another giant, and she's... Yeah.
Damn, bro. This man's already geeking over her. What kind of spell does she have?
Whoa!
Gotcha.
Thanks. Guess I'm still getting the hang of things here.
This nigga's trying his best to get. And old man was just looking at me. Oh nah. Where you at right now? Oh, okay. You'll be fine. Don't mind him.
Or prophecies. Thought you might like to.
Where are your parents?
They're not around.
Are they...
Hey, I know you have a lot of questions, but not this one. Okay?
I'm sorry.
Oh damn, her parents are not here no more. R.I.P. Oh my!
Tell me when.
Now! W teamwork. Alright, bet, let's get it. Oh my god! I'm for real just going to McDonald's because there's no Chinese food. Damn, that sucks. That sucks. That really sucks. Alright, let's lock in. Let's lock in. Let's lock in, chat. Let's lock in. Lock in.
My mother recorded her visions, or prophecies. Thought you might like to see them.
Where are your parents?
They're not around.
Are
Yeah, I know your
they-
parents are
I
dead.
know you have a lot of questions, but not this one. Okay?
I'm sorry.
Alright, yeah. Caught it. Uh-huh. Now. Oh, come here. Give me that neck. Yup. Right in the ass. Oh. Juggle you. Yup. Break your shield. Yup. Heavy. Oh my god. Get him. He's dead. Yup, he's dead. Yes, sir. And he's dead. Double kill. Yup. And you're dead too. Yes, sir. Light work. That's how you do it. This is how you do it. Yes, sir. W Atreus.
Help me with this?
Oh, sure.
Oh, she's a giant. I forgot. She's one of the lost giants.
Hang on. Okay, now you.
She could have held that up by herself. I need to get into the gym though, because.
Whoa.
That's Evie's medallion. Race you across?
What?
Go!
I bet. I'm not losing this race. I think I am. Oh yeah, I'm definitely losing. I'm definitely losing. Yeah, it's just used. Nah, go ahead and slow down. What the? Yup. Now who's in first, huh? Wait, what the heck?
Whoa!
First one up the medallion wins.
Oh my god, wait, what? This is a game? Oh.
Well, you beat me.
Yeah, I did lose.
I mean,
We
I
just got out?
recognize that.
Okay.
It's kind of like cheating.
It's kind of like cheating.
I've seen these before.
Whole, okay.
It's usually not so lively around here.
Guess I'm just lucky.
You're just Loki.
Oh, you thought that was... She really thought that shit hit. No, you're just low. Yo, these combos are insane. I'm not gonna lie. These combos are insane. Oh, oh. I need to lock in. No, I'm dead. Going to range soon, too, but it's fine for real. Yeah, it's fine. You'll be chilling. All right, let me lock in.
Well, then you should know how to beat 'em. It's usually not so lively around here.
Guess I'm just lucky.
You're just Loki.
Where is it? Get him out. Yep. He's dead. That's one. Oh. That's two. Nice. No. Another one spawned? Why did another one spawn? What the hell? Come on, bro. Oh, I can use this. Whoa. Oh my god. Oh, no, 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 no. 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 Nice. More health. Let's go. Oh no! One left. Oh my god. I'm good. Oh my gosh, bro. I was struggling. Yes, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I was just struggling. Holy.
It was her way of ensuring the legacy of our people would live on, despite the Aesir's best efforts.
My bad. I coughed while I was fighting.
Here.
I hurt a little bit. All right.
Oh.
Oh. And your magic?
Where do you think they learned it from? Here we are.
Do you live here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is the shrine. Is there loot around here?
Wait, is this my shrine? I've been wanting to see it again.
Cutscene.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
This is my legacy.
I've seen this before. Where we scattered Mother's ashes. It was on the wall. Everything had happened already. Just the way it said. But this part was damaged. Oh, that's us. It's in the bag. Huh. Wonder who he is.
That food is cold?
Wait.
No, I'm not eating. I'm drinking water.
No.
Wait,
No.
what? Kratos dies?
It's not right.
His dad's gonna
That
die?
can't be what happens.
And he becomes Odin's son?
No, no. No. This isn't real. Ironwood's not real. Yungar's not real. None of this is real.
Oh! Oh no.
Hey, hey! Whoa, you're okay. You're okay. It's all right. It'll be okay. Look at me. Hey, calm down. Calm down. It's fine. Just breathe.
Oh no, she needs to... He needs to relax, yo. Like...
Good. That's good. See, it's okay. Let go. Come on back.
Oh, he's... yeah. I forgot I could turn into animals. When I get mad.
Sorry. I don't know what happened.
Oh, don't worry about it. It happens to everyone.
That happens to everyone?
Not the wolf part, but getting scared about your future.
That cannot be my future. It says I serve Odin and my father dies. There's just no way.
Look, this is the only way things turn out. The sooner you accept that, the better.
I'm not accepting that.
Oh, shit, that was mean too. Look. Just forget about that now.
I'm not accepting that future. My dad dies? Yeah. All right.
Forget Loki.